Welcome back. It is time for Maine Makers. For a few years now, we've been featuring Mainers who created their own brands, from jewelry and art to soap, even doormats. We've seen so many locals showcasing their talents.
Well, today we have a husband and wife from Falmouth who are Maine Makers, but they both have created their own products individually. Joining us now today is David Jette. He has a woodworking business called Brook Road Creations, and his wife, Shawna Jette, who has a dog treat company called PBJ Dog Biscuits. Shawna, let's start with you. Just like so many Mainers, you started your company during the pandemic. What inspired you and what got you going to become a business that is thriving now?
I love to bake, and I'm not a recipe follower so much. I like to create things. And we got a new puppy at the time and found out that she was allergic to chicken. So I said, okay, what do I have? Maybe I'll try to make my own treats this time because chicken is in everything. So I have almond flour. She loves peanut butter. I give her frozen blueberries every morning. So I was just like, okay, what can I do? How can I create this? I needed a binder, egg and xanthan gum, because it is almond flour. They need something to bind. And it just started from there. And then I sent them to the breeder that we got our puppy from, and she said, I'm going to send these to the vet, and the vet loved them, and they said, you need to market these. So PBJ.
Wow, what's the response been since then?
It's been excellent. Yeah. You know, you can't, I have two different ones because, you know, there's puppies and breeders love me, so I do training treats for the puppies or for the small, like Chihuahua dogs and stuff like that. And the biscuits, they're all soft treats, so you can break them up or you can have them in your hand for the training treats. They all just seem to love them. So
bananas.
Yeah,
sounds delicious, honestly.
Yeah, and then we spawned the cheese sticks as well. They're Maine Blueberry Himalayan cheese sticks. They are like lollipops for dogs. They are loved by, so far, all dogs. We haven't had one say no. So if you need your dog to sit pretty, get them a cheese stick.
There you go. And now, David, I found out about your company by driving around Falmouth one day. You're right on Brook Street, and I drove by and I was like, what was that? And I drove around and I saw these incredible pieces of art made out of wood. I just walk up, introduce myself, and talk about what inspired you to get your business going and what exactly these are.
Very much so and stuff. So it all started when I was working on my house, and I said, I would really like to do something cool for the exterior. Went on Etsy, and I saw people making these small little barn quilts, you know, maybe 9 by 9, and I'm like, what if I could scale it? And I'm like, so I scaled it up to 6 feet by 6 feet, made it out of dimensional lumber, and that sort of spawned everything else. And I realized the kind of response that I had from people. People were driving by, smiling, and just saying, oh, that's cool. And it sort of morphed from there. And I'm like, okay, maybe I could go moon with the shooting star or make a lighthouse or something like that. And that's where it sort of evolved from. And I make them out of dimensional lumber and reclaimed materials. And as soon as I started creating these items, people generally were having a strong emotional response to them, just saying, hey, creating those smiles or just saying that's cool. And I'm like, that turned into a true passion for what I'm doing nowadays and stuff. You know, I'm in the over 50 crowd, and I finally found what I like to do, you know, to have something that influences people to create more smiles in the world. You know, that's huge. So, and it's just stemmed from there, and the response we've been having from people and stuff has been very, very, very strong.
How many would you say you've created, and how many different designs?
Oh, right now and stuff, I just eclipsed 50.
Oh, wow.
So I've only been doing it for roughly 7 months now and stuff, and they do take some time to create, but I'm over the 50 mark and stuff. The bigger pieces are more involved, and I do anything from individual flowers to landscapes to looms to lighthouses. And really, when people come by and they see these items, it reminds them of a special moment when they spent time in Maine, or, you know, just a special moment with their family and stuff. And I build these things so they can be generational. They're made to withstand the test of time, and first and foremost, they're meant to be indoor, outdoor, so they can enjoy them on the porch, inside by the fireplace, outside by the fire pit. They're made to withstand weather as well.
How's it having two entrepreneurs and creators like this in the same household?
It's fun.
It is. I'm her unpaid intern for PBJ Dog Biscuits, and I also make the Himalayan cheese sticks. So we work hand in hand together and stuff, and just to be inspired and to be with somebody who's so creative, I feel very fortunate.
Yeah, it must be great to have a support support system.
Very much
is.
so.
Yeah, and we get to work together, so it's fun being outside in the crowd. And
It is.
Yeah.
Do you know, and normally, you know, especially, you know, the world's a little bit angry these days and stuff, but to be able to bring something to folks that just generate smiles, who doesn't love dogs, who doesn't love animals, who doesn't like, you know, cool memorabilia about their special time with their family members and stuff. So it's all about creating smiles.
And it's great. You can custom make some of these too. So for folks that want to maybe buy some of the material, maybe see some of the artwork, what's a website they can go to for yours and also for the dog biscuits?
We're on Etsy and we're also on Facebook. So my shop is on Etsy. We're continuing to update it on a daily basis. But if they want to see us physically put hands on these things, which I highly recommend because they're people friendly and stuff, so it's not like regular art. Oh, don't touch it. This stuff is built to withstand anything. You can see me at 115 Brook Road and stuff when I have my pop-up open, or even up at, if you happen to be up by LL Bean, right across the street from LL Bean is an awesome artisan shop called Two Sisters in Maine. They have a selection of my material and also a bunch of other cool stuff by other local artisans.
Perfect. And how about your website?
I'm on Etsy as well, and I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. And I am at many festivals this weekend. We have a twofer. We're at Henry Fest, and we are at the Market on Main in Freeport. And then Thompson's Point comes up in October, and we'll be doing those.
That's a great tease because we're actually going to be interviewing the organizer of Henry Fest later this morning on ARC Maine. So
Awesome.
all full circle.
It's going to be super fun.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, well, congratulations on 2 successful businesses.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, folks. Really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you guys this morning.
Some really incredible work.